Good afternoon and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Kat, and if you're new here, we've been baking our way through Some of My Best Friends Are Cookies by Emelia Jackson. We are in the middle of making Twixies at the moment, and I thought while I am waiting for my caramel to cool, which is going to take quite a while, I would make the next recipe in our cookbook, which is a pecan pie shortbread bar. So I've got my 20 centimeter square cake tin here, which I've lined with a piece of parchment paper. And we're just going to get started with this. This one needs to cook at 160 degrees. So I've got my air fryer oven out. And we're going to start with 170 grams of butter. It's been quite hot today in my kitchen, so that is very soft. 90 grams of caster sugar. I am using my teaspoon to hold up my broken biscuit, so I'll use a half teaspoon, but we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and we're just going to combine this. That took maybe 20 seconds. It's very, very warm. So we're adding 265 grams of plain flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and my half teaspoon has vanilla on it, so I'll use my quarter to measure that out. A pinch of salt, and mix this together. So that's our dough, and we just need to press this into the base of our tin. So I've pressed that in, and now we need to bake this for 12 to 14 minutes. So I'm just going to put my filling mixture into this bowl that I've just washed. So I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 300 grams of golden syrup, 150 grams of caster sugar, a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use my quarter teaspoon measure, 4 eggs, and 60 grams of butter, which has been melted. So I'm just going to pop this in the microwave. So this is supposed to be 180 grams of lightly toasted pecans. My packet was 150 grams, so that's what I've done. And I have lightly toasted them in a frying pan, and now I am just roughly chopping them. So my cookie base has been in the oven for the 14 minutes that it's supposed to be in, but it's not golden brown around the edges yet, so I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. So now we need to leave that to cool while we make our filling. I've got all of the ingredients, and this is the butter in here. And we need to whisk this until it's smooth. And then we add our pecans. And we're going to stir those in. This is a lot thinner than I was expecting. It is very liquidy. But I haven't missed anything, so that's fine. So we just need to pour this over our biscuit base. And then we return it to the oven for 1 hour. I am losing a little bit of my caramel sauce out the bottom of my cake tin. So if you are going to make these, I recommend not using a loose bottom tin. So this needs to cool in the tin completely before we cut into it. So this has now cooled. You can see the layers. It looks amazing. And we just need to cut this into bars. I did lose quite a bit of my caramel out the bottom of this tray, so I would definitely recommend using a solid pan if you were going to do this yourself. So it does look nice, and let's give it a try. The biscuit base is very soft. I do really like the pecan top. I was expecting something crunchier. I don't dislike it. The flavour is quite nice, but I'm not a huge fan of the texture. It's like a crunchy top, but the base is very soft. It's almost cakey on the bottom. Now, I've never had a pecan pie, so I don't know if that's what it's supposed to taste like, but I'm sure these will all get eaten. Thank you for being here today as we made these pecan pie biscuits. If you would like, I will pop another video here that you can enjoy between now and my next upload. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to see you next time. I hope that you have a fantastic Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now.